How different do you feel like at this moment this year as opposed to a year ago when you first came in? I don't know if you knew you were going to play or not. Obviously you did, but how different do you feel going into year two?
Oh, I feel very different. Last year, I was a little on the outside of everything, trying to figure out my way around the team and everything. I was battling a hamstring injury at that time, so I wasn't in the best mind space. But now, I feel great, and I put the work in the offseason, so I'm ready to go.
What stands out to you from the first scrimmage?
On the offense side of the ball, like I said in the past press conference, we're able to do a lot of things with the ball. We're able to run the ball effectively, and we can throw that ball around now. We got the right offense, so we're pretty balanced. We're going to run the ball hard, and then we're able to take shots deep.
What do you like about this offense?
The versatility in it, just being able to do everything. We still got our special plays from coaches, from Coach Gus's offense. Now we're able to throw the ball deep. We still able to run the ball. We got a lot of running backs, so we can do a lot with it.
Xavier, Darren Coach Hansel said that you're one of the leaders on this offense, but he said you don't talk a lot on the field. He doesn't hear you talk a lot. Well, where does that leadership come from, and how do you kind of get your teammates' respect? How do you kind of earn that?
I think it comes from just showing on the field. I give a lot of effort. I feel like that's the thing you can control, is effort. So go on that field, just do everything you can do your job, do it 110%, and everything like that. So.
Coach Hurd said that you worked all offseason really hard to earn that slot position. What did you do during the offseason that gave him that confidence?
Shoot, I was in the endo. I was there from morning to night. I got a lot of help from my teammates. Javon, Kobe, everybody. Chauncey, Bake, just everybody. Getting input from everybody. A lot of film study. Just taking pieces and learning from past players that are doing well right now. Like Javon and Kobe would go into the indoor, late at night. They're teaching me how to do certain things. Routes, worked on a lot of route running and everything. Because in high school I played running back, so I didn't have too much experience with the receiver position. So I knew I had to, I had to turn it up, and lock in a little bit to get everything right.
Can you talk about what it's like being in one of the deepest position groups? Like you say, you have guys like Javon and Kobe, but then you guys have guys coming in like Chauncey Magwood and Trent Whitmore. What is that like, kind of being that guy in the middle, just always maybe like on the fringe of, like Coach said, being one play away from either being next to him on the sideline or making that long touchdown to win the game?
Right. It's a great thing in my opinion. Just being able to know that if you do go down, God forbid, you can trust the next person. You can learn from each other. So I find it, I see it as a great thing instead of like a down thing, as many people might see it as like, I got competition. Nah, they push you just like you push them. They're gonna bring the best out of you. So I see it as a great thing.
How would you see John Rice change?
Oh, he's turned it up. He's flipped the switch. From last season, he ran the ball a lot and everything like that. But he's putting the ball in some great spots. Ball I don't even think that should be coming. He put it in a tight window and it's right there. So I mean, he's doing a great job right now.
You were just talking about everything you did over the offseason to get ready for this year, all the improvements. How is that translating to the field? Where are you a better receiver? What are you seeing out on the practice field right now?
In my opinion, everything is slowing down a lot for me. Last year it seemed like everything was just so fast for me. A lot of things are slowing down. My route running, I feel it's gotten better. I'm reading the defenses easier. So I know where the holes will be at while running the route. So that helps me in the route. So hey, I'm like, okay, I know the weak spot is right here. So if I have a dig, I might settle into to the zone or whatever. So I think overall, just knowing exactly where the defense will be, it helps me a lot with the route running.
Seeing your role growing as a wide receiver, is that going to kind of lessen your role as a punt returner? I mean, you're pretty exciting when you get the ball in your hand. You took your first one to the crib, they called back. So how is that working? Are you still kind of taking reps at punt returner?
Oh yeah, I'm still in punt return. Just taking reps back there. Again, it's a competition with every position. Nothing's guaranteed. Even after the first game, you still competing. and everything like that. So I mean, I don't see see it changing in any way. Practicing other special teams as well. So like kickoff return, and all of that. So I mean, just being able to do multiple special teams, I think that just helps.
Who's your biggest competition at punt return right now?
I think Amari Johnson. He's a great player.
You touched on your injury and how you're in a different headspace. Talk about how you got through that and the things that helped pull you through it.
Oh, just everybody, Coach Hurd, Coach Malzahn and everything. My parents was a huge help. Just talking to them, telling me trust God and everything, pray every night, So I know everything is for a reason. So I just, trust the process and everything, So I think that really helped me.
What are your expectations for this offense? What do you think you guys are going to be able to do?
My expectation, we want to be the best offense in the country. That hands down. We can do it. We know we have the players to do it. We have the plays to do it. All we got to do is go out there and execute.
X, how are you and the guys holding up after today's practice? Because it's been unusually hot over the course of the past couple days here.
Yeah, it's hot out there. I ain't gonna lie. But Coach Malzahn, he just stresses training. So we know it's gonna get hot. So if we can push through practice like this, when the schools like Kansas or whatever, somewhere up north, they come down and play us, we're gonna be fine. It's another walk in the park. So if we can go out there and do it and strain and keep going, push past our limits, we should be fine on game day.
Can you talk about the difference of the practice structure from last year under kind of Gus Malzahn being the offensive coordinator and now under Coach Henshaw, where Coach he's kind of giving everybody a little bit more reps and opportunities?
Yeah, for sure. I just think, it's not too much of a difference the way it's structured. We're still going fast paced. We're still moving that ball. But now, we're spreading everything out a little bit more. We got more deep routes. So we have to get our stamina up. We're running the ball. So now we got to get a little bit more tough. We're blocking. We're really working on blocking, being tough right now. That's a key part the coach has been stressing. Just toughness. We know we can push the ball down the field. Now when it's time to get into it, that's what we're working on right now.
What kind of blocker are you?
I feel I'm pretty aggressive. A lot of people they see me, they're like they think I'm gonna run them off or whatever. I'm gonna get in your chest. If you feel me. So.
You're a slot receiver that blocks outside linebackers as well as safeties. What message would you like to send, in the blocking game when you go make that block on a guy that could be 260 pounds that runs a 4.4?
Yeah, I'm coming. I don't care what the size is. I don't care what the size difference is. You're gonna feel me by the end of the night.
Who's having a nice camp? Who's impressed you? Who's doing well out there that you're kind of excited to see? I want to see what they do when the games get here.
Randy. Randy's doing an amazing job. He, every day, he amazes me in some way, whether it's getting down dirty and blocking or making an amazing catch. That's one person. JR is doing a great job, so I'm really excited to see him on game day again, just seeing how everything changes from last season to now. So, I'm really excited about those.
How have the secondary got better? I know that was a concern kind of going into the season. That you have a lot of transfers. Any of those guys kind of sticking out to you since you work against them every day?
Yeah, everybody. A guy that I go against a lot, and the guy, he's doing a really good job. All of the DBs really. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone against pretty much everybody. They're tough at the line. They're long. They're gonna go with the ball hawks. So I love the competition. Going against them, that's what makes it fun.
Who's winning that battle?
Offense.
What do you think about this Big 12 move? How excited are the guys? Are you guys talking about it? What do you think about it? What are your goals?
We're all excited. Whoever you put in front of us, no matter where it's at, we're gonna give everything we got. Going into the Big 12, we got a chip on our shoulder. Everybody wants to overlook us because we came from another conference. They think we're not ready. Now we're gonna show you we're ready.
Coach Henshaw was talking about how a lot of games in the Big 12 last year ended up coming down to one score. And Coach Gus has talked about how you guys have been really looking to practice those end-of-game scenarios. So what's that look like from your perspective, and how confident do you guys are feeling right now with those 4-minute, 2-minute techniques?
Pretty confident right now. Again, we're still working on it. We still got a lot of work to do. Every day in meetings and everything, he shows a game or two, you know, that has come down to the wire, and that we have to do certain things and be ready for certain plays in order to win the game. So, you know, we're definitely working on it a lot.
Xavier, you touched on it a little bit about your family. What's it like playing so close to home?
Oh, it's great. It's great. You know, Tampa about two hours away. It's great. You know, being able to have them come up and see the games. You know, not a lot of people are able to have their family come up and see the games and everything. So I see it as a blessing. You know, being so close to home. You know, being able to go back and see them. You know, being able to go back and see the high school, my high school head coach and everything. So I mean, it's a great feeling for sure.
Anything else?
Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Thanks, X.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.